Yeah. What's up, everybody? About to get started in 1 second. Just got to set up one more thing. Oh, the volume is up because of something. All right, yeah. What up? What up? What up? Another day, another dollar, or lack of dollars. All right, there we go. Yeah, not much. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to paint today because everything seemed dumb, and that's about it. Yeah, other than that. Now I'm not quite sure if I want to do her this big or not, but I think I'm going to anyway. So I've painted her a bunch. I like Jessica Rabbit. Jessica Rabbit's one of my like all-time favorite like femme fatale characters. Like here's her as a Gothica Rabbit is what I call her. So and you got yeah Gothica Rabbit. And then I also did her on a magnet, another magnet. I've done her on two magnets. So about it's like 2.5 by 2.5, something like that. Yeah, it's like 2.5 by 2.5. What fell? But yeah, see, magnet. And then this is like a 4.5 by 4.5. But and then yeah, magnets. Magnets. Yeah. And then I've painted her a few times on my like spray paint stuff as well. Um, she was on my business cards and stuff for a little while. Yeah. So that one was the for the Sketch Vault showcase last year. And then this is the one I did to test the magnet out, the magnets before I used them. I did this as a test. And then this was part of the month's Sketch Vault. Or my Sketch Vault, my version of well, my months long endeavor. Because I ended up the month of October last year, I spent every day, Monday through or October 1st through October 31st, drawing something every day, and that was the challenge, you know. And um, I had 27 prompts, I think it was, out of the 31 days. So I think I had 21 prompts out of the 31 days, or 27 prompts or something out of the 31 days. And that's because a couple of the days were double days. So like Skeletor and Mumra were double days. Oh, my favorite day of 2 days. Skeletor and Mumra, and then well, yeah, Skeletor and Mumra. I really liked the 31st, and then I'm looking at them to tell you right now. The Alistair and the Lucifer and the three big ones, plus, yeah, the three big ones that I did for 2 different days each. So, but yeah, this is my one of my favorites of all of them. So I did Mumra first, and then I did Skeletor second. So on one day I did Mumra, and then the next Friday I did Mumra or Skeletor. So, and it says versus here, so it's like an old video game type kind of thing. But yeah, I like this. Thundercats and He-Man. Thundercats is 1980s cartoon, He-Man 1980s cartoon. And then I really like the Sanderson sisters. I really like that one. That was Halloween Day from Hocus Pocus. Yeah, that was the prompt. 80s cartoon or something like that was the prompt. Or 80s cartoon villains was the prompt. So we did that. Or I did that anyway. Although I will say I have to say I really fucking liked the Skeletor and Mumra one out of ones I've done recently and in the past stuff. Like it didn't get as much like love and happiness as I thought it should have when I posted it, but it's fine. I like it. I think it's badass, so that's what really matters, you know. At the end of the day. Yes. Hi, Rye. No, I'm not gonna draw Sonic from Sonic X, but I have Robotnik that I already drew. Yeah, me and Crystal came up with the prompt list, Mika, this year or last year. We'll come up with a prompt list this year as well, come October. I'm not quite sure what the themes are going to be quite yet, but yeah, I'll have a prompt list for this year, this October as well for the Sketch Vault showcase stuff, especially with how well it did last year and how much fun I had last year doing it. I'll definitely do it again this year. I put the prompt list out last year for everybody, but happy Pride Month, yeah. And hello. Yeah, I put the prompt list out last year and I changed it a couple times here and there, but and then this year I'll put a prompt list out again, but I was trying to see if you guys wanted to do it last month, I think it was, is when I was asking about it. And they got shot down real quick of everybody like, nope, can't do it, can't do it. So I'm not going to put it out for you guys to try to follow along with it at home because you were very much adamantly against it when I brought it up. So hello, Marvel. What's up? Right, yeah. What up? How's it going, Marvel? Oh, have you guys seen God of War trailer La Fey? Oh my God, that looks good. If you're a God of War fan, uh, You definitely need to go and check out God of War LaFay on YouTube. The gameplay footage is fucking beautiful. Um, yeah, it's pretty. They're pretty. And again, this is the last time I'm gonna bring it up, just because I feel like I have to at this point. One more time. Bunch of you guys came in here. Bunch of you guys didn't like. Bunch of you guys are hurting my channel by not liking and not doing that kind of stuff. Because every time you guys do that, it hurts my channel immensely. Especially since the fact that it tells YouTube that you guys don't care enough to like my stuff, so they don't care enough to show my stuff. So that's why you always hear YouTubers asking you guys to like and stuff, is so that YouTube knows to, will keep sending it out and sharing it to people and showing it to people, and, you know, allowing me to build this channel more. Six of you here, 4 likes. So that's how it goes. All right. And now I will not ask you ever again. I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way. Tell you what, Sunday or Monday morning, I couldn't use my damn hand uh, after the bullshit that I ended up having to deal with Saturday or Sunday and Saturday, or Sunday and Monday. Couldn't fucking hold a pencil if I wanted to. I was trying to write something the other day, and my hand was just like, Monday morning, I tried to write something down, and my hand was just like, pencils or pens are heavy. 6, 9, 4, 3, 4 likes and 6 people. So yay, everybody! Thanks for fucking being over. Still. You just have her printed or engraved in your mind. No. Reference. No, I'm not. I don't have any one character in my mind that well. That includes like the has-been hotel characters that I've painted and stuff like that. I don't even have them like. I could not draw. I don't think I could draw any character right offhand from memory. Just to be honest, because like, well, maybe I could, but I don't know. I draw from references, so I don't ever understand why people think drawing from a reference is like something. Trying to think how to say what I'm trying to say. People seem to like they try to frown on. Oh, you use references? It would, yeah, motherfucker. Everybody should, and everybody does. They just lie about it. In some capacity or another, people use a reference all the time. So I don't know why people are always like, I don't know. Yes. Smash. Next question. Yeah, yeah. I mean, not not untrue. Invincible character guy. Profile picture guy. Why soon? Oh, yeah. So, again, here we go, guys. Oh, and by the way, Mika, I don't know if you checked your Instagram or not, but you were one off yesterday on your guess for how many markers was in here. 9 people. Yep. It was 27 markers. And the 98th painting. So Jessica Rabbit is 99. The 99th painting for this year. It's fucking insane. And I haven't sold one yet all year. So 99 paintings and not a sold one. It's not good. Yeah, it is kind of sad. I sold right after I got started the channel. I sold a couple paintings, and then since then, just jack shit. So I don't know what's going on with that. Why nobody even? Most people don't even ask me anymore about it. They're just like, "Oh yeah, it's fine." Like I'm doing this for my. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yes, but like I was saying a minute ago, if you guys have not seen the gameplay footage of God of War La Fey, you go watch that. Seriously, I want to buy a PlayStation 5 again now, and that sucks because I was like pretty much decided I was kind of done with video games for a while, like a lot of video games or caring so much about video games, and then I saw that one and I'm like, fuck. Crystal and I watched it last night, and it is gorgeous. So, yeah, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not holding my breath. Uh, I'm not holding my breath for sales. I think July next month will be a banner month for for Keith Wall art. It will be a banner month for Keith Wall art, and we will have our best month of the year, which won't be saying much since anything this year is better than that. Um, so yeah. I'm about to throw this kneaded eraser away. So, yep. I'm gonna beat my kittens and my puppies' asses because they keep fucking around over here and they've messed up my table and my workspace every time they come over here and start fighting each other. Like when I first set this table up and I would erase and do stuff, I didn't have this much like shaky. And then after the dog and the stupid kittens have been beating each other up over here constantly, yeah. I also think part of the problem still going to end up ever always being with my art stuff is people don't value the time and effort it takes to go into something. So, they won't buy shit. No, not really. Not really, no. No. For the most part, no. They don't really like fuck up and do that kind of stuff. Um, they will knock stuff over, but it's because they were playing or running around, but it's not like they just walk up and like look at you and knock it off the shelf or anything. I have seen cats and known cats to do that or and stuff, but not Sonny and Buddy. No, they Buddy's the best of the two. Buddy is the better of the two or cats for real. He's smaller, he's more cuddly, he's lovey. He absolutely adores Crystal. Like Crystal's existence is his existence in his opinion. So he's a really cool cat. Like for real, Buddy is. Sonny, on the other hand, is more the aloof and I don't want to be around you kind of thing. But then when I do want to be around you, you're going to pet me, you're going to love me, you're going to hold me, you're going to do everything I want you to do because I'm Sonny, and that is your whole purpose in life as a human. That's what Sonny thinks. In my opinion, and he is still trying to not kill Ziggy. I think he really doesn't like. He's Sonny has some odd reservations about Ziggy still, even though we've had him since November now. Sonny still is like, why is this dog still here? Why is this dog still here? All the time. And then in the morning, in the afternoon, when we feed, because we feed Ziggy twice a day. We feed him once in the morning and once at night. And he's still fat, so we gotta like figure out how to get him some more exercise because he's a little too big, heavy wise, from what the vet said the last time we took him. And but yeah, Sonny beats him up constantly. Ziggy will try to play with him. Sonny just beats him up. But Buddy does play with him actually, so that's the difference in the two. Is Buddy will actually play. So. And Buddy, he'll eat some food in the morning. The funny thing is he'll eat a little bit of food in the morning. He'll go and then he'll run away, and then he'll come back a little bit later to go eat some more, finish his bowl. But Sonny has already eaten it because Sonny's a fat boy and likes to eat. So, yeah. She's not going to take me as long as I thought she was. Yeah, Sonny is a mood for sure. He. All right, so like last night, I woke up. I had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. I get up, I go out to the bathroom. I come back. Well, I get up and I notice that Sonny has decided that he wants to sleep in between Crystal and I. So he's pushed me and her apart, and he's touching both of us so that he's happy, but he won't let me and her touch each other because like he's in the way. So I came back to bed. I got comfortable. I tried to snuggle next to Crystal, but I had Fat Boy in front of me, so I couldn't. And then he stayed there for, I don't know, a while until I passed back out. And then I woke up. He was elsewhere this morning. But and then Buddy was curled up on like Crystal's head, neck area. Like that's where he likes to lay. And he's done that since he was a kitten, Crystal told me. Buddy is like a perpetual kitten, though, where Sonny is like the cat that you don't want. What up, Cross? Hey, exactly. They don't care. Personal space is not existence to any of our animals, for sure. Buddy wants to be up on you. Siggy wants to be up on you. Sonny, when he wants to be up on you, will be up on you. And he's like 18 pounds of cat, man. Sonny is a fat boy. When I call him a fat boy, he's a fat boy. He's a fat kitten. And, yeah, Fat Boy Deluxe is what we call Sonny. But for being such a big cat and a big fat cat, speaking of which, guys, there they are. Yeah. Speaking of Sonny being such a fat boy, he's quick and agile, though, for a fat cat. I will say that. He'll surprise you. Or at least he surprises Crystal and I quite a bit. Like he'll jump up somewhere, do something, and you're like, holy shit, he can move. Lady in red. Oh, lady. What do you mean? On your pets like your privacy? Yep, that is exactly it for the cats and Ziggy for sure. They're like, oh, you like your privacy? Cool, that's cool. But you know what'd be better is if I was in your privacy, if I was in your personal space, right? That's definitely the boys, all three of them when they want to be. It's nice that you think you have personal space, but that's actually my spot. I don't know if you've ever watched Big Bang Theory, but all of the cats, both the cats and Ziggy think that like me or Crystal are their spot, like Sheldon has his spot on the show. Yeah, give me a second, Mika. I don't have it 5x5 canvases, do I? I thought I had some 5x5s. Huh. Well, no, I don't have anything right offhand that I can think of. So give me 1 second. You have a you have anything you don't want to draw, Mika? Awesome. I still haven't seen it, so I need to see it. The finished version of it, anyway. Um, draw some scam. Draw Sam. Here. Draw Sam from Trick or Treat. Towel purple. I just saw it. Where is it? Well, that's a 4x4. Yeah, that's a 4x4 canvas. Oh, I know. Roger Rabbit. Paint Roger Rabbit. It is called Towel, T-A-O. No, Taro. T-A-R-O purple. Taro purple is what this color is called according to Guana. Anyway. Sure. Why not? All right. Well, if you have it planned out, oh, Crystal liked your Hades too, by the way, Mika. She saw it yesterday, or I showed it to her yesterday. I can't remember, but she saw it and liked it. I told her that. Oh yeah, I did tell her about how you said it's better in person, and that's always the case. It's hard to capture some of this stuff and color right or whatever, especially if your lighting's weird in your house or outside, or if you have yellow lights instead of a white light type thing, it washes out certain colors and shit like that. So no, this is a 2x2, 2.5 inch. So, um, me too, right? I love Roger Rabbit. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? So 4 inch, 4x4. Yeah, well, I mean, it's part of it. Unfortunately, bad lighting and shit tends to be kind of one of the downsides of things. Where's my little practice canvas? Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Crap. Yeah, Roger Rabbit. I love Roger Rabbit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tell me something funny. Tell me something good. That's not quite gonna be the right color I want. No. And hello, Alan67. Did you finish all of Rama, or did you just finish the first season? Well, there's only one season out right now, right? The second season's coming out soon. I need to watch it. That's what me and Crystal might do this weekend or something, is finish that damn show. Why did you get in trouble? That's funny because, like, here's the thing: people my age, everybody I've ever talked to that is around my age, she was one of their first crushes. Like, people, like, somebody said Happy Pride Month earlier. Ghost or Mooncat said it, and a lot of people might have thought she was, or they were gay because of this girl, or this animated character, females anyway. Because, like, I know of a lot of females that were like, I love Jessica Rabbit. She's my favorite. Blah blah blah. She's the most pretty girl ever, and all this other stuff. And you're like, yes. And then, funnily enough, I have never once sold this painting any of the, like, 3 or 4 times that I've done it in the past on spray paint or other stuff. Anytime I've ever sold this painting, it's been to a woman and not a man. No man has ever bought this painting from me. They've bought prints of it, but they've never bought the painting from me. It's always been a woman who buys it. And I just think that is so funny. You'll like Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, well, that the song for this is definitely not for a second grader. That's for sure. That is definitely for sure. You would think that, right? You would. I've always thought that it would be a man that would buy Jessica Rabbit from me every time, but it has always been a woman buying it from me, which I think is just pretty stellar. I had one lady who bought it for her house for her and her husband, but it's been women who have bought Jessica Rabbit from me every time. You need to watch. It's Who Framed Roger Rabbit is what you need to watch. Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the movie. Bob Hoskins is, I think that's his name, is the detective in it, and it is in my opinion, the best movie with human and animated characters, period. You should. You should totally watch it. It is the best movie, period, with animated people and humans in it that worked seamlessly together. Mary Poppins doesn't work as well. Even some of the newer movies that have, like, animated characters and shit in it with humans, it's not nearly, not at all the same fucking movie. Um, so with that being said, definitely watch it. Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You will love it. And the show and cartoon stuff is really, really good too. So, well, yeah, and it's the technology because they didn't use the computer technology. They used all these like practical effects, and that practical effect it was better. I saw something yesterday on YouTube. Actually, it was a guy talking about how when they filmed Mary Poppins way back in the day, they used this thing. It was a cube prison. Okay, I'll do it this way so I can just show it out real quick. But so you had your camera, right? And your camera had this filter box right here on it, right? And that filter box was a cube, but it had a cut in the middle of it, and it was one piece of glass on this side and one piece of glass on this side, and somehow they managed to get the light to go through it so they could get a full colored image and a black and white type image that they could get on two rolls of film, and then they just put those together over each other to give you the whole image. And that's why Mary Poppins looks so amazing in comparison to like some shit you see on TV now with all this CGI technology. That I will agree with. Disney older animation movies specifically, I will agree with that. Have that more realistic, more life type characteristics of with their voice actors. Now it kind of feels like I am just getting a paycheck, and I hate that. I hate that. I hate that it sounds like people are just getting a paycheck. Yes, it is, Ridley. Um, do I know any maroon color? I mean, maroon is like a reddish color, so I have all these. Like, that's ruby. Ruby. Yeah, that's like all the reds that I have, besides like some other ones. I have like these reds and stuff, and then I have like a couple other colors that are like almost maroon, but not right. I'm one of those people, Mika. Red is red. Green is green. Blue is blue. Orange is orange. All of the variations of colors that come from that afterwards, it's still red or orange. You know, that's the thing that I've always gotten messed up with because people are like, "Oh man, it's aquamarine beige." Is what you're using, and you're like, what the fuck color is that? And it's like, oh, it's this shade of this color right here, and you're like, I don't know what that is. And you're like, well, oh my god, and you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, because that color doesn't actually exist in my color wheel of ideas. I don't remember how many layers Jessica Rabbit was when I spray painted her originally. Aquamarine beige, it doesn't exist. It's just one of those ones that I've made up. It probably exists, but it's literally just a color that I throw out when people are talking about like color theory shit. And I'm like, oh wow, yeah, well, do you know aquamarine blue? And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, you don't know everything, do you? No, I mean, I don't do that, but it'd be kind of funny. Go up to somebody that's been in like uh, art classes their entire life, knows all the color theory, knows the color wheel from inside and out kind of shit, and then just walk up and be like, I want aquamarine green. And somebody be like, oh yeah, man, you just add this, this, and this together and it's magic. And you're like, oh, shit. Well, shit, that backfired. That plan was, that backfired. Oh, here you go, Mika. The main actor for Who Framed or Who Framed Roger Rabbit, right? The main actor, like I said, I think his name is Bob Haskis. Um, he's fucking phenomenal. So his son found out that he was in the movie with Roger Rabbit, Donald Duck, Goofy, Mickey Mouse, and all these other people, and was mad because his dad didn't take him to work to go meet the cartoon characters after he watched the movie because his son thought that his dad was actually in the movie with those cartoon characters on how well they did the movie. So well, the problem that I always have with people in art stuff in some cases is I'm a self-taught artist, so everything that I do and I know and how I do it, I learned because that's the way it worked best for me, right? And not saying that the way I do anything will work better for you or not for you, but it's a different way of doing it, at least, that you can always try. And so, like, I never have a problem with you guys, like, looking at my, or like trying to figure out how I do something to see if it works for you, or asking me what I do, sees works for you. But like, yeah, I forgot what I was saying, where I was going with that now. So my brain just fried out. Sorry. It's been a weird, this has been a weird fucking week, guys. Okay, good. I was right. It is Bob Haskins. Okay. He was also Mario in the original Mario movie back in the day, even though that movie was so bad. But I love that movie, so I can't say anything. It was really good. But I watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit so much as a kid. So much as a kid. Yeah, so much. Hell, I've watched it as an adult recently, like within a year or so. To be honest with you, I like this movie so much. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. That's the greatest line, too, by the way. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. It's funny because Warner Brothers and Disney had a big fight about who could be in the movie and how they could be in the movie for this because they had, Disney characters with Warner Brother, Looney Tunes characters in the same animated movie. And the only way they could work around that is if Donald Duck and uh Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Goofy, or Donald Duck, Daffy Duck, Mickey Mouse, and Bugs Bunny only had the exact amount of same airtime. That's the only way they could do it. So there's a scene where the two of them or the four of them are all playing pianos, and then they like, yeah, it's really neat because the way they do it. So Oh yeah, dude. Have you ever watched any of the like the behind the scenes stuff about him playing Roger Rabbit? Like he walked around in the costume in a costume doing all of the stuff for the movie, and like the it would be like what we call mocap now, where he goes through and ad libbed and acted it all out, and then they would go back in and animate the scene, and then Charles, hello Machiro, how you doing? And then Charles would go back in a sound booth and redo his lines as Roger Rabbit. So not only did he act out the lines as Roger Rabbit on screen with Bob Haskins, he then did it in a sound booth uh, and shit. So Christopher Lloyd Walker, yeah, Christopher, is that right? Christopher Lloyd, the judge, yeah, was so good too. Judge Dredd or whatever, not Dredd. Judge Dredd is somebody different completely. Well, I might want to do Judge Dredd soon. But if I do it, I'm doing Carl Urban because fuck the Stallone one. Yeah, not Stallone. I am the law. Ugh. Fucking overacting asshole. Rango that's the one with the lizard, right? That's Johnny Depp as the lizard, and is highly based off of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Way more than an animated kids movie should be. If that's the one I'm thinking it is, that's the one about the little gecko guy in the desert, right? Rango. Yeah, yeah. That one is definitely not a child's movie in any capacity. Especially if you've ever, when you're older, if you've watched Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and you see the similarities, even to what the guy is wearing, the gecko or the Rango's character is wearing, is the same as what Johnny Depp's character in Fear and Loathing wears, and that is a drug-fueled weirdness movie about Peter S. Thompson, the writer, and how he would like get these newspaper companies to pay for him to go out on location somewhere and like report on something. So if you haven't watched the movie, in the movie he's reporting on some race out here in Las Vegas, and the bad thing is where that race takes place is in North Las Vegas, right? At the time of the movie, there was no North Las Vegas. It was just all open desert, right? Now there's houses there, there's people that live there, work there, and everything else. Out where they were in the desert, racing for that movie. That's the neat thing about Vegas is some of that stuff that you've seen in movies doesn't exist anymore, like at all. And it's kind of crazy to think that some of that stuff that we saw growing up in movies and TV shows and stuff just doesn't exist anymore. It's just gone. Yeah, just gone. Especially out here in Las Vegas, they just tear shit down all the time out here, and it's fucking depressing. Um, oh, I gotta go here in a few minutes. Thank you so much, Farrell Woods. Thank you. I appreciate that. You rock for that. I don't want that color, so let's do. I know. We'll do a darker color behind her, make her pop more. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know if I want to go that dark, though. That's too dark. That's going to be too dark next to her. Thank you. So here's Jessica Rabbit's Another one that I did a while back. I did her in September of last year, September. So this is a magnet that I have, and then I have a little one that's a goth Jessica Rabbit as well. All right, I gotta figure this out. Ooh, that color. That's the color right there. Blue gray, slate gray, blue gray. I'm gonna finish this background, and then I'm gonna probably stop real quick, go to lunch with Crystal, and then I'll be back to finish her. Oh, and if anybody is interested that's here and can't afford it, Vaultkin Access or Inner Circle memberships will help the channel grow more. Mika's our newest member, and I thank him for that. Once I get the memberships up a little higher, I'll start doing a giveaway every month. Or I'll start doing a giveaway, not every month, but maybe every month and a half, 2 months, some shit like that, of people who are the paid members and stuff. And then I still want to do the giveaway at 5,000 whenever I get to 5,000 subscribers. So keep sharing, keep trying to help me out getting the people seeing my art, and maybe they'll come, they'll like it, they'll sub, they'll be part of the Vaultkin. We can start doing some of the cool stuff again because people will actually want to be a part of it, you know. So yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you, Camerons. Thank you, Mika. Farrah Woods, is there any specific like fandom you like? I may have painted it already, so or something from your Phantom or Phantom Menace. Dun dun dun. I may have to paint Kratos's wife, LaFay, soon. Actually, after watching the trailer last night, she's too pretty to not. And if you guys have watched the Daredevil TV show, Karen Page is the actress that's doing Kratos' wife in the new game. And she was she's the actress in the original game, the 2018 game as well. And like flashbacks in the next game, the Ragnarok game. But this is her game that we're going to play, and her game, her story after she dies. So, Afterlife of the Gods sounds interesting. It's like they call it the every win, and it's when when a god dies in any pantheon, they go to this place, and that is all I can tell you because that is all I know is when you, as a god of any pantheon, I guess, you die, you go there. So I wonder if that means we'll see Greek gods and some other stuff. There was he looked like a Japanese type god of war, and then an Egyptian type goddess that you first get introduced to in the beginning of the game, in the gameplay. So maybe the Greeks will show up and be pissed off because she's Kratos' wife, and they'll just not like her on principle because the Greeks hate Kratos after he killed them all. See you later, Rye. Have a good one. Oh, well, I love God of War. I've not done a deep dive kind of thing. I've just played the games. I played all the games. Well, not all the games. I played every game that's on PlayStation. Any of the like little games that were not on PlayStation that were like a PSP or PS Vita or whatever it was called back in the day. The handheld PlayStation, I never played those because I could never afford a PSP or the want to afford a PSP. Even if I could afford one, I didn't want one because they're just shitty handhelds. Uh, but I have painted Kratos. Recently, in fact, I can't. He's over here somewhere. I just can't get to him right this second. Come on, let me just finish this background before I go. But yes, God of War Lafay. It's Luafaye or some shit like that. It's not LA like you would think La. I have not done any Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, unfortunately. Really good games. The first games are a little bit just brutal, killing, hack and slash type game. There's a good storyline there, but it's sometimes forgotten in the violence of the game, if that makes sense. For the first three, the second or the fourth, fifth, and sixth game, I'm not counting Ascension as a game that counts. God of War Ascension does not count in my head canon. So you got God of War 1, 2, and 3 is the Greek pantheon. Then you have God of War 2018, which is the start of the Norse saga. And yeah. So anyway, there she is for now. But yeah, it's definitely worth it. So like Cowboy Bebop, Hell's Paradise. These are ones I've just done recently. Lady Tremaine. What up, Armadillo? Saw. Willow. Pinhead. Steve and Dusty Buns. Also Steve, but mixed with Lucifer from Has Been Hotel. Bunch of My Hero Academia stuff, all kinds of different stuff. So, but on that note, she's as far as I'm going to get her for now until after lunch. So, I will see you guys after lunch, and hope your day is good while I'm gone. So, see you guys later. Bye.